And we should be live. Capture the game would be a nice help, would it not? Welcome one and all to the Boxing Day Tuners Travel. Get this tweeted out. I hope you are all doing well today. Don't like that. And there we go. We're all set up and good to go, which I perhaps probably should have done before actually pressing go live, but who cares? So we're here with Albirex in the Singaporean League. We took over here before Geylang International 2-1 defeat. We then got battered 7-2. We're going to go finish off the league season and jump into the Singapore Cup today. We're going to go for a couple of hours, partly because I'm feeling a bit fragile after yesterday. So yeah, we're currently bottom of the league. The highest we can finish is third at the moment. That's not going to happen. We're going to look to try and get up to fifth or sixth, ideally. Tanjong Tajir are today's opponents, and we're straight into the game. This would have been one that was recorded on the video for you guys. So let's just go and do that one. So. I'm also just trying to keep an eye on all today's football scores as well, because follow us on Down the Wing. You will know that we have a predictions contest between myself and Elmo. So that's what we are going into this week. Obviously, we both had 3 pretty poor weeks in a row. And yeah, I just want to see how I'm doing this week. Currently, Leicester are playing Manchester United. It's 1-1 at half time. I've got a 2-1 Manchester United win predicted, so this team of goals today: Kudjit in goal, Masuda, Toji, Izawa, Hida, Akazawa, Nagata, Kobayashi, Abe, Ishikawa, and Ibrahim. And I forgot, it's been a while since I've actually played this save. I was recording ahead, so it's probably been a week and a half, 2 weeks since I last played this save. And yeah, I know that we've completed Northern Ireland. I remember that bit. That bit makes me very, very proud. Let's go and I'm very off center. No, wrong way there. That's a little bit better. Let's go and see if we can get a win with this team, which I'm not holding out much hope for at all. Yeah, definitely a case of building for next season in the league. I'm hoping we can do something in the cup. We can complete this country in basically one take. That would be massive. We'll have 51 countries, including this one, to complete. We're here in the white at the moment. Judah looks forward. Head clear. I didn't really get to see where these were in the league. I probably should have checked that. As they come on the attack now, skips past one man pretty easily. Goes back into the centre. Kumar. I think just one as we go 1-0 down. I'm talking about the number one and one of them games. Going one, is that a bug? I did start this game on the beta build. What is going off here? Daniel Jordan Rosling Martin, apparently nicknamed 11. How was that happen? Okay. Sure. If that's how we're figuring out players' names in this country, then let's give them all a number, shall we? Demand some more already. Oh, corner already. They score from this, as they do, and it's a very painful start already. I don't really know what to do in this situation. We are definitely not a great team. And it's just made even harder by the fact we can only sign Japanese as well. Show you my scouting centre after this game. Great ball over top. Ibrahim. Nice, just a short moment. So we should be back online though. Apologies for that. He's having a little bit of a Christmas meltdown. Throw in, headed clear. Here they come on the break. We've won. And it's pushed over. Try a little reconnect, shall we? Definitely wasn't how I planned that to happen. I have a bit of a loose USB port, which is what I'm currently connected to the internet. And I think I may have just knocked it. That causes a loose connection, and then we just couldn't catch up. But we should be back as they go straight through and go 3-0 ahead. What do I do? I can't sign anyone. Anyone I can play front. And well, this is painful. Give them a berate, shall we? Let's go tell them off. May have a chance here on that right wing. Can we get a cross in? Nope, of course we can't. Smash clear and nobody there at all. And I just don't know what to do with this team. And that's a penalty. Things just get worse. 1 to score this. Of course he scores this. 4-0. And we just have this game finished. And as we try to make the attack again, it's back order, we're on the wing, get a cross in. Nobody in the box, but At least he actually crossed it this time. Forward. One is in again for his hat trick. Good block there. And smash clear. Yeah, there's not much point always pressing someone now with 15 minutes left at 4-0 down, is there? Well, it's not for his hat trick either. I have no idea what's going on with his name, because obviously there is no nickname set for him, but that's apparently his name in game. As we go down to a 4-0 defeat, we are throwing a water bottle here. It motivated a lot of them. Maybe we'll just go for a complete tactical overhaul. This just isn't working. So I'll just show you my scouting players. That's all we have interested in transfers. Got a bid in for this guy, because he is other nationality Japanese, that counts. And these two just aren't good enough, really. So I don't know what we can do. We've got the custom style. I'm trying to build one here. Assistant is suggesting absolutely nothing. Maybe go to a holding midfielder. Do we have anyone that can really play? We've got a couple. That's apparently our best 11. What happens if I controls and choose them? Means we're very attacking on the left side of the defence. Maybe that's what we should go for. We definitely need to get another left back. Ikeda, while young, is not a left back at all. He's training there to try and pick it up and become a bit more natural, but he's definitely not a left back. When do we get our youth candidate? October. So we've got the money, we just don't have people to bring in purely because of this. And I don't think there's any way of requesting that goes, basically. Unit coaching. Give me an under 18 team, please. We're going to get absolutely none of them. We've got Young Lions next in 8th, who are the team above us, so maybe we'll get a win. I'm not going to hold that much hope. I mean, this could be a case of just a short spell in this country. We look for another team here or in one of the other ones. Of course, you're not going to do that. Or stop. Good enough. And don't think it's a good idea. Well, fantastic. Okay, they're going to agree if I go try that again. Busy region. No. Shouldn't be satisfied in. Thank you very much. Omar is sort of listening to you. Excellent on youth average on academy coaching now. Slowly picking up the language, not the language, scouting knowledge here. I'd be very nice if we get to the end of this save, whole world be green as possible, as green as the map is going to be on the thumbnail. We have no jobs available in leagues that we're looking at. We're not looking to go down to the 2nd division of Malaysia at all. So I'd say I don't know what to do with this team. This is probably the most that I've definitely struggled so far. Actually, PSNI, we did very well. First season, perhaps a bit unlucky to not get promoted. Second season, we were doing decent and I jumped ship. to a team that was expecting nothing. We did the best as we could that season with New City. We had a half season with them before leaving to join Ballymena. First season we overachieved, and then second season we definitely overachieved. You know, we completed Northern Ireland, we won the league, we won the cup. So they were very much easy really to improve, whereas this team isn't. Maybe I'm gonna have to put some out in for Southeast Asia. Now that opens up a fair few more people for us. Let's go and get a scout report on all of them. It's a bit of a risk bringing in this guy as well. Obviously 76 rated from the scouts. That's all we can see, really. But sometimes you just got to take risks. I've got something in my eye. Bayern make an offer for Donnarumma there. Obviously, the end, well, this time next year, 1st of June 2025, is when we'll take a look around the world. We'll take a look at the Big Five League, Champions League, Europa League, Europa Conference League, Euros, the World Cup, all the biggest transfers, all of that jazz. We'll take a look at all of that. Let's go and confirm Omatani. Doesn't that just say doesn't January? 6th of January, so we haven't got him. I do look at this game and think this is one that we need to be winning. So we've made any sort of progress in the short time I've been here. Currently full upon staff members. I have brought in a couple of members of staff. Some that you may be familiar with in Tommy Elder. He came in as my head of youth development. He's decent. But yeah, we had a lot of staff roles open. So we brought in a load of staff members. And hopefully they're going to help us once they settle in. Former manager Hazran Jalani is still unemployed. He's been around a lot of teams in this country. And I mean, this is different to me. This is new. I haven't streamed Football Manager by myself before. It's always been with Elmo as part of Puppet First Fish, which is coming back to the channel. I will let you know. That was normally over on Twitch. It's now a YouTube save. That will be starting pretty soon in the new year, so keep an eye out on that. If you're unfamiliar with that concept, we have a team each in the same league, normally rivals. First season I was Chesterfield, he was Salford, so obviously not rivals. Second season I was Liverpool, he was Manchester United, as we get the worst possible news we could. Ibrahim, our star striker, is out with a broken leg for 8 months. Ah, and well, I've lost all hope now. Just, there's one player we couldn't afford to lose. Him. That is absolutely gutting. I mean, what do we do now? Like, we just don't have the main man. I'm not going to use the suggested squad here because I can change it on match day anyway. But yeah, as I was saying with Puppet First Fish, we take rivals and we go head to head basically to see who can do better. With a twist, we have wheel spins set up for certain conditions, and if we hit the conditions, we spin the wheel. It could be good things, you could increase your bank balance, you could steal a player from your opponent, or it could be bad things. You could have to play everyone up front. You could have to play a striker in goal, have to release players, stuff like that. So it could change very quickly. I believe the last one that we did, the Liverpool Manchester United one, I ended up playing in a 1,000 capacity Anfield that had a sand pitch, but with De Gea sat on my subs bench, so it's definitely very different. Honestly, expensive. I'm going to take on board all the assistants' recommendations. We are going to go defensive. We're going to go with much lower tempo. And we'll see if that gives us any change whatsoever. This also isn't a very nice cup of tea for once. I'm going to assertively tell them I want to see better performances. Kobayashi is nervous. But a few players there motivated as we get the game underway. Obviously, if we win this game, we'll go above Young Lions. And possibly above DPMM as well. They are playing 4th place Tangjong Jie, who we obviously played last time out. As we get 20 minutes in, we haven't got a single highlight. So, yeah, fantastic game so far. Exciting first half. I'm gonna tell him far pleased. That's motivated almost everyone. We still have Kobayashi, who was nervous, but as we get a highlight, it's their throw in. What is he doing? He jumps under the ball. Here come Young Lions on the attack, out wide, knocked down. Team makes it 1-0 to the Young Lions. And we are by far and away the worst team in this league. Right then, that's motivated a few people. We have a goal kick. DPMM 2-0 down right now. Kobayashi can't get there. It's knocked forward. Akeem just runs past his man. He's got a knock as well. He really should have scored to make that 2-0. Really should have put that away. They've got a free kick. Danger position now though. Song. What a free kick. 2-0. Game over. Still got half an hour left and I'm already calling it game over because we're just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Wasuda's having a terrible game. Akida's having a terrible game. The header comes in. Goalkeeper does nothing. 3-0. I changed it to attacking. You saw me change it to attacking. Was still apparently on defensive. Throw in. Can we at least get one goal? No, not like that we can't. Here they come again. Young Lions kind of make it 4 for a second game in a row. Akeem just skips past his man easily. Shoots. Hits the crossbar and goes over. And normally what I'd be doing is, we've got the budget, I'd be stealing some of these players from the teams. We saw that over in Northern Ireland, that I would take these players, but I can't because they're not Japanese. And do you know what? We could potentially end up getting sacked at the end of this season. They're in. Poor shot. Really should have scored again. And we're going to come down to another defeat against a team that I really thought we were going to have a chance again. against. Gonna get a tackle in, maybe. We're just gonna allow them to just knock it around, walk it in. I mean, he can save something. It was offside, but you know, he can actually save something. And another pathetic showing. Oh, demotivated. What is wrong with these players? I'm gonna throw my own water bottle in a minute. Team meeting. Don't let your heads drop. Exactly the sort of reaction I was after. That's motivated. Probably going to do absolutely nothing. And we are going to go and change. We're going to go with preset 1. Because I've given up pretty much. We're going to go with direct counter attack there. We're going to go with route 1 on this one. I'm basically just going to go with what the assistant is recommending. So we've got the same formation for all of them. We can switch between them. Go and clear entire team selection. Got 6 days before the next game. Go and give them all a few days rest. That hasn't. That's it. Oh, we have. They're all now resting. And see what we can do against third place Geylang International, who of course was our first game in charge of Albirex. And we actually played pretty decent in that one. We only lost 2-1. I say only lost 2-1. We lost 2-1. But considering they're up there and we are struggling, I thought that was a fantastic way to get us off. Just nothing since then. He is apparently a fantastic player, the guy that we're signing. Recommended 100, 5-star in this league. And he's the one that is joining us in January. So if he is actually that good, then maybe next season is going to be a little bit better. We've got the cup draw coming up on Friday. I don't know who ends up in the Singapore Cup. I know nothing about Singapore at all. Last season, okay, it's the team in the top. We got 19. So where's the other one? One team miss out. How do you decide enters the cup? Who doesn't? We go to the league. Got 9 teams, so one team is missing out. No playoff. Playoff between the bottom 2 teams would make sense, but there is no playoff. The case of all 9 teams are in the draw and the last one misses out. I mean, we'll see on Friday exactly how it works. I don't know at all. Interesting. I don't know why I'm still drinking this tea. It's absolutely disgusting. I've got a bottle of water down here that I could be drinking from. I think my milk's a little bit go. That could be why it's not fantastic. as we now get to a point where we take a little bit of a time to process. And I think that's because we have so many players loaded, and obviously the European transfer window is going on right now. Ben Foster, not the goalkeeper Ben Foster, it's a very different Ben Foster. We're going to keep obviously scouting all of these. I'll just take a look at the add remove leagues. 324,000 players. That is definitely not accurate right there. Northern Ireland have gone to view only now, so that's one less league that we have to fully process. Ballymena currently up in second. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on how they go. Newry up in fifth in their division, and PSNI up in third in their division. So obviously, we're going to keep an eye on all our former teams as well as we go along. See how any of them do, if they actually have any success without me. That sounds very big-headed, especially considering the amount we're struggling at the moment. But yeah, it's going to be nice to follow some of these teams, and well, it's going to be interesting to see if I actually follow any of these teams in real life. People that know me may know that I do follow Crusaders in Northern Ireland, and that was from Football Manager. I decided I wanted to do a British Isles challenge and try and win, every trophy in the British Isles. Went to Northern Ireland, random team, didn't know any of them, got Crusaders and just fell in love and ended up being a Crusaders Road to Glory sort of series. So yeah, I very much enjoy them, and they're a decent team as well, so that obviously helps a bit. I believe we're still studying. We are still studying for the continental A license. I cannot talk, as you may know from the videos. That happens quite often. So yeah, we face the impossible. I know I face the impossible. You don't need to tell me, mate. Ibrahim out is just such a big loss for us. I thought we may have been able to, sneak some results in the Singapore Cup, which is being drawn today. 8 teams, so there is a team missing out. Who? We've got the LC Sailors, Tampines, Geylang, both in there. Hanjong, Huzhang, both in there. Ballister, Young Lions. Young Lions are the one that are missing out. They are not in there for some reason. And it looks like they don't do that competition. I think this may be a team that was set up by the league for young players. Let's go and do the automatic draw. So yeah, a few of these Asian countries do have teams that are put into top division. They can't get relegated in ones that have relegation and things like that, and they're purely for like under 21 players to get competitive football. We're drawn with Ballister, Geylang, fantastic. We'll play more of them, and LC Sailors. So we may struggle to get out of this group. First, third, and sixth at the moment in the league is who we're going to play in that competition. I mean, maybe we could sneak a result against some of these. Maybe. Akisawa, fantastic in training. Let's give him some praise. Try and build that morale back up, which is very, very poor. Fitness, we're not doing too bad. So Noel, on his way back from injury, is struggling. Match sharpness isn't great. Just another 5 to 8 months for Ibrahim. First touch is dropping, his stamina's dropped massive. Physical's pretty much all going down minus his strength. So as soon as he's back, I have to get him on that injury tab. Definitely. And yeah, I mean, this match against Geylang really is going to see how far we've come or how far we've dropped. Really, like I say, this was our first game with Albirex. I'm not expecting much at all. If I pay attention to my mouse wasn't it? Manchester United had just gone 2-1 ahead, which I don't like Man United winning, but if that's going to give me 3 points, then that's going to give me 3 points. Player of the Year shortlist announced. Who do we have? We don't have any players on there. Surprise, surprise. Shamim is the best average rating, so he's going to get my award. And Young Player of the Year. What a surprise. Nobody nominated for us either. Billy Farhan is getting my vote in that one. It means absolutely nothing to me. Offer them contracts, sure, why not? Site football, no, they don't want to. Say youth contracts expiring. Ibrahim. Why can I not? Thank you. Are you serious? Even though he's come through my youth team, I cannot offer him a contract because he's not Japanese. Are you serious right now? That seems like a fatal flaw. Can't keep our best youth players because of that. No, income would be great. We need more money. Come on. Thank you very much, Omar. Me and Omar, we're best buds, really. We get on really well. How long left? Over there, 10 minutes. Right, let's go with his recommendation for the lineup. No tactical changes. We're going to see how this default direct counter attack is going to work for us. We're underdogs. That suits us down to the ground. Kobayashi is unsure. I need to do something to motivate him. I've got faith. Nope. Still unsure. Unsure on my faith. Decision. I'd be unsure on my faith also. Have a free kick. Delivered. Headed clear. Kikuchi's going to get there first. Into the centre, please. Okay, maybe not. We're going to go. He's miles offside up front. And now here comes Geylang over the top. Chua. Was it wide? Pretty big miss there. Of course, we want to press and mark Chua. Finding space. Press Chua as well. You know, you could just do all this before the game. Mr. Assistant Manager person, whose name I forget. We've had one shot so far. Nothing on target as we come towards half time. I would happily take a boring 0-0 in this one. I'm not doing bad. We can win this. Kobayashi's now normal. I'll take that. I'm doing nothing at all to potentially interfere with that. Another free kick. Ishikawa. Back post. And we've taken the lead. Kikuchi has put us in the lead. I'm reserving myself his first ever goal for us. keeping myself calm. We've still got all the second half to go. It was missed by a couple of players in the centre. Gucci just following it in the back post to fire home past the goalkeeper. And as things stand, we are not bottom of the league. We just need to stop them scoring. Haven't kept a clean sheet, I don't think, since I've been here. It's a good tackle though. As I've sort of got hiccups, which I'm trying to hold back. Knocked forward. Abe brings it down. Find that man. Ishikawa gets past his man into the area. Pull it back. Get a cross in. Do something. With 2-0 in the lead, Kikuchi has put us 2-0 up. Oh, this could be massive. This could be the exact game we need to boost everyone. 2-0 in the lead. 36 minutes to go. Ishikawa is having a great game. Over on that left wing. Held it up sublimely. Pulled a cross in. Kikuchi gets his head on it for his second of the game. Good header back across the goal to where the ball came from, into that bottom corner. Nagata can come on, sure. As can Wa. 20 minutes left. We'll still have that 2-0 lead. We're going to praise them. We're going to take Abe off. Or Spirit will stick the centre forward up front because we have nobody else that can play there. We have a goal kick. Koga. 9 minutes left. If they score, then it's going to be so nervous. He just having another poor game at left back. And, well, Toji manages to clear it. I think the keeper managed to push that onto the crossbar just about. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Good clearance there from Y. Youssef brings it down. The centre forward playing up front. Tackled. Won the ball back though. Youssef can't quite get his head to it, but Nagata to Wa. He looks forward. Yusuf is in. Can he score? He can! It's 3-0. We've got the victory. Oh, this could be massive. This could be massive. His first goal of the season. Maybe we should play him up front more often. Look at that movement to get in behind. Sublime. To be fair, looking at it like that, unless the left back was playing him on side, he looked offside, but we don't really care at all. We are going to see with us. I'm pretty sure the left back. Oh, it's tight. It's virtually level. It's 3-0. We've got to win. We're not bottom of the league. Are we going to get a fourth? Are we going to get a fourth here? Nagata. Ikeda. Tackled. Maybe not. They may get one. Samion. God passed me a couple of times. He does get one back. No clean sheet. But still, we're going to take all 3 points. I don't think we're going to score another 2 goals in 3 minutes. I don't want to watch that goal again. That is time. A massive, massive victory for us. Really special. Incredible. That could be such a massive win for us. We're not bottom anymore. Leicester have equalised as well. So, come on, Leicester now. Could be fantastic. Keep believing in yourself. That is exactly what we told them. Colucci, I'm not going to tell him I wouldn't take as in a split second. About winning, it's not my style of football at all, but until I have the players here that can do what I need from them, then that is what we're doing. Tough game coming up first against first place LC Sailors. We've got about a month till that. Then 3 days later, Geylang International, and then what is probably going to be a bottom of the table clash against DPMM to finish it off the season. We're not bottom anymore. That was all they wanted, was it? Avoid finishing bottom. Disappointed for we're not bottom. Okay, we have played the game more than them. That could be why. Probably doesn't help things. We've got a long time now between games. I think we should go and throw. Can I not even schedule a friendly? Why can I not? Are you telling me I've got to go virtually 3 weeks without a game because I can't schedule a friendly match? I can't even do it behind closed doors against my under 21s or. Fantastic. Exactly 3 weeks. Ahmad comes in as a sports scientist. Take a look at the scouting. On. Keep scouting all of these. I need 100% knowledge. Scouting, fine. I don't care if you started scouting. Yeah, use different. I want to know who you've scouted. We've got some decent players on there at the moment. If I just change this to scouting, knowledge level, and 100%, Arthur is the only one that has been fully scouted, and yeah, he's not going to be one for us at all. C plus overall. Lack of entertaining football they're concerned with, but we'll get there. I mean, this doesn't even help with the injury because obviously Ibrahim is going to be out for months still. His season's done. I mean, this obviously would have been very nice had he been back ready for the Aussies. We're probably looking to wrap up the league against us as well. We're still 2-2 there, stoppage time. Like we may end up with a draw. There's like a left. Which I suppose if I can't get the perfect score, then that's fine. As long as Manchester United don't score now, that will give Elmo free. That would be massive for him because he hasn't had one for a while, and I've got really itching the side of my face here. I've also got absolutely filthy glasses I've just seen. Come on, Leicester. Have a late goal. I mean, to be fair, as a Liverpool fan, a draw is definitely the best outcome for us. Leaves us 3 points clear of Leicester at the moment. 4 ahead of Manchester United game in hand. Oh no, we're level on games. And it may finally shut Elmo up about how good they are away from home. Teams turned down the latest contract offer. He's not talked just yet. Outing him. Suda's been in poor form. Let's go and put some arm around him. Tell him he's better. That's motivated him as well. 4-time Leicester Manchester United 2-2. Now have 40 minutes before two games at 3 p.m. Villa Palace and Fulham Southampton. Villa Palace should be a decent game. Really should be a good game, that one. Then we get Arsenal Chelsea later on. If you are a down the wing fan, you may have noticed our lack of match review videos because of the games coming so thick and fast this month. Just gonna, at the end of this run of games, just do like a individual team review. So we're gonna take Arsenal and look at their 4 games, talk about them, then Villa, etc., all the way through the league. Instead of doing 40 videos, we do not easy for us, especially with both of us working full time. And I don't find out my shifts till the night before either. I don't know if I'm working tomorrow yet. I won't find out for another 6 hours probably. Not doing great in training. We're going to criticise him. Saki's out again. We're going to put some arm around him. Tell him he's done well. Morale's starting to pick up a bit. The atmosphere is poor. We need to change that. Good managerial support though. Good team cohesion. 2 more wins and massive. The only thing that's really letting them down at the moment is just the results. Notice you get a little fuzzy green square around my head. Obviously, I do have a green screen now as well, which is changing things. But a friend asking when a video is out. I recorded with him yesterday. Obviously, that's going to come out on the Lowercase Tuna channel, which is for every other games. I mean, he could have edited it for me if he's that desperate. Not like he's going to be great, but we're going to keep scouting him anyway. I want full knowledge on everyone. I really have to lose for him because he's not Japanese. I am furious. When does my contract expire? We've still got another year. I'm going to ask for a new contract. See if I can change the subvision. Fantastic. Nope, okay. Thought me and Omar, I thought we were friends. Apparently not. Like, nah, I've had enough of you. Dharma looks like he could. Trying to offer him a trial. He rejected it. Kind of expected as much. So I think with this stream, we're going to go and finish the league, and we'll play through till the end of the Singapore Cup. And then for tomorrow's actual episode, which will be back out at the normal 4 p.m. GMT slot, we'll do the Yeah, you know how it works. Training Yusuf to play right back, and he comes on in that last game up front and scores a goal with finishing a free as well. Do I not have his light on? I'm missing that somewhere. Oh, right there, 168 centimeters. I don't want it on the centimeter. You're now gonna watch me sit and click through the settings. I want it in feet and stones. That is what I know. I'm also using a TCS skin. Doesn't really do too much compared to the basic. I just sort of prefer it. 5'6", centre back. All right then. They're very small centre back. Just 11 days until this next game. This is definitely a very boring part. This is why, obviously, in the video, this would have all been cut out because I don't really know what to talk about at the moment. We just sat here looking at a processing screen. It does feel kind of weird to know our season's just coming to an end, whereas in every other sort of game I've ever done, I've never managed like in Singapore or any of these places. The season would just be starting. Right. Report. Sign scout. Scouting pool. Still full knowledge. Thank you very much. How are things going in the league? I haven't played their game in hand yet. That is coming up on the 14th. Let's go and attend that game. There are our next two league opponents. Let's go and scout them both at the same time. I imagine it's going to be a very one-sided game. I'm not looking forward to playing LCC at all. Obviously, in theory, we should be the fitter team, having 3 weeks off between our games, but they would definitely be the sharper team. So, yeah. You, sign scout, still full knowledge. Same with you. "24 players aren't there. We must have got another one. Sign scout, scouting pool for all of them until full knowledge. Have LC Sailors won the league yet? That's one I did want to look at. 3 games left. 9 points, not quite. A win. Basically, they need a maximum, sorry, of 4 points. So if they win here, then they could clinch it against me. Actually, they've done it. Either them or Tampines. We do have a couple of people here we could get affiliate wise. Want a Japanese. They're all poor training facilities, so literally all we're going to do is go for the cheapest one. Chant Box are going to become our new affiliate club. First option for their players, they have an option to send players on loan. Sometimes play Young Lions. It's gonna come down to me versus them, isn't it? For them to steal the league. Honestly, at the moment, I would take them winning the league against me. I'd take them battering as long as I can beat them in the cup. So let's go get into kick-off. And we're probably going to lose me again now. And we're going to drop loads of frames. Now I think we're recorrected. Pretty carefully, we're still stable. I'll obviously change some of these things around before. The next time I stream, I normally stream over on Twitch. If you want to come and follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/lowcasejunior45. The link is also down in the description for all of these videos. Go and give me a follow there. That is for non-football manager related content. We may have some football manager streams on there. I haven't decided yet. Won't be this save, it'll be a different save if it is. I may actually be streaming over there later tonight. It depends how often I get everything done that I need to get done. DPMM are actually playing pretty decent here. 100% shot on target ratio, getting no highlights. Says that as we get a highlight. Free kick from the edge of the area, dangerous position. Fantastic goal from Offman. The Lion City roar into the lead. Very good free kick. Through the gap in the wall. Very poor wall, to be fair. And now they have a throw in, and this could really, open the floodgates. Cross in, back post. Tried to knock it back across, and the striker came to him. Here they come on the attack again at Lion City. That's a fantastic ball, and he's hit the crossbar and gone over, and that was a fantastic cross. One of the best you'll see. Tampines are currently winning. So as things stand, they can still win the league, but they're going to need 20 goal swing in the last 2 games as well. Oh no. Saved by the keeper, good move. And Lion City haven't looked that special today. And their 2 centre backs are 2 of their best players, and they've only got a 1-0 win there. And I honestly think, after seeing that, we could do something in this game. What's there for a personal scouting mission? You are correct. Tampines get Confederations Cup place. The Champions League here is one that we need to win. That's winners. Saudi Arabia, we can't play there. Qatar, we can't play there. Uzbekistan, we can't play there. And Qatar. Can we play Qatar? I've already forgot what leagues are available. No, no Qatar, no Saudi Arabia. I think that might be one where when we get to Australia, which generally are the better teams, in my opinion, at least. Clearly not according to the game at the moment, but that should be the ones where we push. Sorry, I'm just fiddling around with things as well. So, yeah, he is good enough. Let's just take a look at some of these players that we've scouted. You are also another one. Oh, you're on the discard list. Okay. Can we add that? Don't think we can. Remove them if they're on the discard list. Fine. We just know he's not very good. That is one place I'm not looking forward to either. This is Iceland. Some of these team names. That is going to be absolute hell. But that is a while away yet. And well, we still have 118 trophies to win. Game's been out 6 weeks, including beta, I believe. Maybe more. We really need to get a move on and start completing some of these countries, but when your reputation is 20%, like mine is at the moment, that's kind of tough to do. What language do they speak? Find that out on here. Languages, oh, English, Chinese, okay. We probably won't pick up any languages here. Maybe a bit of Chinese, we might pick that up. Really annoys me that we've got all of that time between games, then we've got 3. Very harsh on Akida. He definitely, I know he's playing out of position, he's not quite there yet, he's only accomplished, but he needs to be massively. Problem is, I can't drop him at the moment. Trophy Bomber injury blow. 5 weeks, that's not good over there, is it? Down in 3rd so far. So I really wanted to bring, you can see I've got some players shortlisted, but I can't get them in because they're not Japanese. And I know this is something I'm going to deal with around the world in different countries, different teams. I don't like it at all. We've still got no jobs available there. And I know some people that watch this or come back and watch this in the future may not like the constant jumping between, but I hope you understand the scale of this challenge and that I just can't afford to be in a team that is stagnating, I have to be getting to the better team as soon as possible. I can't apply for Micronesia or Northern Mariana. Terrible. Sarawak have been relegated. So Uganda up in 5th. They may not be a bad shout. Can't see there. One that we keep an eye on. We could try and move to another team. We'll definitely keep an eye on them at the end. What do you guys think? Anyone that's watching now or watching this back later on, let me know in the comments as well down below. Do you think we should stick and try and build this team for a couple of years? Well, I haven't really got a couple of years, but give them a full season, see what we can do? Or should we be looking to jump to that are higher than us in the league? Potentially don't have the restrictions on signing players like we do. I mean, if they become available, I'm going to stick an application in. Hopefully, do regardless, just so we can see a bit more about the team. But whether we take it, if we're offered it, that one's still a little bit unsure. Obviously, that depends on the money as well. One of the rules of this series, which you can find down below, is if they do offer us a wage increase that you would in real life think I'm going to have that £405 a week at the moment, then maybe that's something we will have to go and do. Oh, excuse me. Underway. Excited and nervous. On game, please. Game, please. The processing. Please just said managerial. Oh. Takizawa making good progress. That's nice to see at the right back. Bring on the City of Lions. And then obviously, a couple of days' time, we've got Geylang again in the Cup, who we just beat in that massive victory. And one interesting thing that I was talking to with Elmo recently is obviously in this save, once we get to your England's and Spain's, France, Germany's, Italy's, the bigger nations where we're going to know a lot of the teams, if not all of them. We're not going to know any of the players. They are all going to be new gens at that point. And because of that, the big teams may have changed. We may not see Liverpool being as dominant as they are in the early years on this. Your Bayerns, your Barcelonas, Real Madrids. Obviously, once we go and check out the leagues, we will see exactly how different things are then. as we go into this final save before game against LC Sailors, which obviously they can clinch the league in. All they have to do is match what 10 Pines do against Tanjong Pajia. In fact, I think Tanjong have to win. 10 Pines, sorry, have to win. It doesn't matter what happens here. If they draw, then LC Sailors are league champions. So I think we're going to see them lifting the trophy. Probably wait till. And I do away in that game as well, so they probably will lift it here. Going to make the 4 changes there. And we're going to go with that. We're not going to change anything tactically again. It went well last time out. Nagata comes in for Ariano. I'm definitely not expecting quite what we did last time. We're underdogs. Let's go in. Do that. Kobayashi, pressure off. Still nervous. It just seems if he's going to come into every game nervous is what we're going to do. They've got a free kick. Shoots just over. Find a decent effort there. We're in front of our home crowd here. EPMM are playing Geylang. 2 points behind us as things stand. Throw in now for LC. Shamim tries to get a cross in, it's blocked. Cross comes in second time though. Over the head of Masuda, who's going to get to Ramot. Hold him up. Gets a foot in, but the cross comes in again. And Mafanga gets the goal. And, well, 1-0 down. Very early on. It's not ideal. Demand some more from them early on. If we can get a break, then we may stand a chance. Mafanga plays for another cross. And Sukarno almost made it 2 there. And I think if we go 2-0 down, then it is very much game, set and match for us. Geylang are leading against EPMM. Jamim, free kick towards the back post. Just about blocked, but he's fallen to Said, who taps home into an empty net. And I think that is game done here. Saved originally, but he was the first one to react to the loose ball. Keeper perhaps should have pushed it around the post for a corner. Number 8 for half time. I'm going to tell him far from please, and we're going to go individually. You. Point finger. A lot more to come from you. I believe you have what it takes. Give them a bit of encouragement. Throwing comes in, Vestarian crosses. Mimi's just free at the back post. The defender just leaves him to try and intercept the ball and gets absolutely nowhere near it. That is Akida again, and I need a left back. He's nowhere near good enough. Watch him down here. He runs to intercept it and gets absolutely nowhere near it. And we've just tried to encourage them, and now, well, what are we meant to do? 3 changes done instantly. And let's just go attacking. 3-0 down. We've got absolutely nothing to lose now. They have a corner. Shamim. This could get very, very embarrassing very quickly. It's already 3-0. Cross comes in. Header just wide. Array them. Try and fire them up that way. We're going very attacking. Just a goal. All I want is a goal. 10 Pines are losing as well. They're down to 10 men. So they're going to win the league by quite some distance. Cross comes in. It's through everyone from the corner. Nobody showing any desire to get there. Zainali's just jogging to the ball. He looks forward. Header clear easily. And now here come LC Sailors. Looks over the top. Coach is going to pick that up. He looks forward. We're just playing long ball to each other here. Kobayashi. Tackles but keeps the ball. Still Kobayashi. Still into the box, shoots miles wide. I don't mind him having a shot there. He's done all the hard work. He's got absolutely no support. So I don't mind that at all. Abe now. Plays out here for Kobayashi. Pulls it across. Abe shot is blocked. Probably could have shown a bit more desire to get there ahead of the defender for a tap in. They have won the league. I'm not watching lift the trophy. I'm far from pleased with that. Everyone's motivated. And we go into that final game with DPMM. We're watching lift the trophy again. I don't want to do that. Try and not finish bottom is the big one. We could still finish 6th. No, we can't finish 6th apparently. Guessing we do head to head. We'll still finish 7th though. So that game in a week's time against DPMM is going to be massive. But our attention now turns to the Singaporean Cup. Still another 4 to 7 months for Ibrahim. He's probably not going to play for us again now, obviously because of the lack of Japanese in him. And that's not what I wanted to say at all, but that's what I've gone with. And so I don't know if that's meant to be a thing, but surely if the player comes through your youth recruitment, then you should be able to offer them a new contract. We're going to the Geylang game. A repeat of what we did a couple of weeks ago would be massive here. Get us off on the right foot. And if we can get a result against Geylang or LC Sailors, happen against LC Sailors, is it? Then I think we can make it out of this group. Even potentially draw against Geylang. I'm expecting LC Sailors to beat them. And then we're into the knockout stages and anything can happen there. They get to take ill 5 to 6 days with food poisoning. Not exactly ideal, is it? At the moment, you're definitely not looking very good, but that has my rules. Let's go and get the full scout report. Can't imagine he's going to improve too much at all, but and let's go and get into the game against Geylang Internationals. So Noel lacking a bit of match sharpness. Him and Ariano coming in for Nagata and Abe. We're going to tell him again we're underdogs. It's done nothing really this time. We don't have Kobayashi nervous though. That is a nice little change for once. Just us two playing at the moment. Geylang on the attack. Mohammed's cross comes in. Io gets his head to it, hits the crossbar, and Koja saves. He was offside anyway. Encouraged him early on. That's motivated virtually everyone. They do have a free kick there, and they're looking a lot more dangerous than they did last time we met already. Ahmad, can we get a foot in? Suda needs to get out there quick. Cross comes in. Header flashes wide and over. Decent move there. We need to be getting out to them wide positions a lot quicker. We are very much focusing our attacks down the right at the moment. A few yellow cards each as we come towards half time. They've had more possession, we've had more chances, we've had the only shot on target as well, but not good enough. Show it, mate. Been a better team, keep doing what you're doing, we'll win this. Highlight straight from kickoff. Are we going to get a foot in high up the pitch? Not pressing like that, we're not. Well, obviously, we're not really the pressing team, we're hitting on the counter attack. Don't want to pull out of position too much. Hussein runs forward. Someone make a tackle, please. Abdullah looks into the box and Ahmad makes 27 seconds after half time. And nobody tackled Hussein at all. Should have stepped out here to get that foot in. Abdullah then had time. Ahmad curved his run, stayed on side. Goalkeeper probably should have come out and got to that. I'm going to berate him. Ida again having a terrible game. Suda not doing great at right back. Nakazawa having a terrible game. Come on, do something. We've not seen a single attacking highlight from us this game. It says that as we get a throw in, Zainal's throw in. Kobayashi brings it down. Pulls it across the back post, it's blocked. Why are you not running in there, Masuda? Get forward, get attacking. We're going to go down to a defeat. And I'm not happy with that. Training hard. Either I'm actually going to throw a water bottle at him. Terrible performance. They motivated him. I need to drop him. I need to find someone else that can play left back. Who do we have in the great team? You're going to start seeing a squad. And he's going to be playing. I don't care anymore. In fact, let's even drop to the under-19s. Just so my assistant managers that keep recommending him, because he's just good enough. Every single game we've played, he's 6-1. So we actually picks up a knee, and that means we need to get a result now against Young Lions. Not Young Lions, Lion City, to actually stand any chance of progressing in the Singaporean Cup, and I can't see it happening. Or that they've just drawn there, so maybe that opens up the group a bit more. A draw and a win against them should be enough to put us through. As we get underway in the Premier League games. I'm sure I'd set all of these to scout until full. And the scores as they go in there while we finish off this season. I imagine we're going to get 3 games left. The league game and the cup. I can't imagine in that cup. What we need though is a result in this game so we do not finish bottom. That is very much one of the main ones for us. I've got a 2-0 Southampton win and a 2-1 Aston Villa win predicted. Almost gone 2-all Villa, Palace and Southampton 3-0. Oh, excuse me. I mean, obviously, his pass would have been nice. We looked at him. Ballamina, we couldn't afford him there, but he's a very, very good player. I really hope we don't lose this. Well, I don't want to finish bottom. I know there's no relegation, but I don't want to finish bottom. Aston Villa have taken the lead very early on. That one, of course, live on BBC for anyone that is in the UK. And I'm just watching it now because the BBC iPlayer one is miles behind. It's a bit harsh on Gator. Good save originally. Ollie Watkins shot. But it's a tap in the end. For Trezeguet, I think that is. Ariano's box to box is these half compared to 3.5 that way around. 3. Pick them that way. Go and get into tactical thing and into the game. Pile on the misery. Let's go and do that. I was expecting some like fired up faces and some cheers and everything. I got absolutely nothing. I'm like, come on, let's go fire or let's go pile on misery, and they just sat there and stared at me. So yeah, not. But 20 minutes in, nothing happening. We've not had a single shot. We're being dominated. We're going to demand more. We're going to press them. It's going to be another one of these halves where we get no highlights at all. We've got a calf strain there, so we're going to make a early substitution. We don't risk muscle injuries. We do have a free kick just inside their half. We've lost out though into Saeed, who's into the area, just fires it wide. We gave the ball away very sloppily there. Kobayashi apparently struggling for fitness. We're obviously going to give him to half time. Cross comes in. Koji heads clear. Ramil. Plenty of space on this wide side. On the wide side, I meant out wide, obviously. Got confused between saying out wide and on this side, but Abe picks it up. Can he find a man? It's a poor ball for Sanoil, and that allows them to get back, and that's ruined any sort of momentum we had there. If he could have played it in front of him, he had space to run into. Instead, we have to work it now. If we can look out this side, instead we go over the top. Abe pokes it past the keeper, gives us the lead right on the stroke of half time. Fine goal there, according to the commentators. Fine goal indeed. Abe, who almost ruined that move with the poor ball out wide originally. Great ball over the top. Abe gets there behind the defence and stabs home past the keeper. They've got a free kick there. This half isn't over. Into the box, and Hamir taps it home, but he is offside. He's going to be disallowed there. And we go into half time now, 1-0 up. Let's go and pump some fists. Now let's assertively tell them to guard against complacency. Motivated a lot of them. Wa has come on for Kobayashi. LC Sailors are losing 2-0 right now. Ballister are currently drawing. Zanol can offer Yusuf. Can we encourage them? Is that going to backfire on us? Koga with a goal kick. Yusuf flicks that on. Abe can't quite get there, but Wa will. Running at his man. Can he beat him? Instead, he goes backwards. Poor ball from Masuda. Oh, it wasn't a poor ball, it was a poor touch. He just lets it run past him. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Can we look out onto this side here? Instead, we go forward to absolutely nobody. Takizawa gets his head to it, but Hasman wins it. Cross coming in over everyone. Side's going to keep that in though. Pulls it across. Sabutu lining up to put it in. It's blocked. Ramdan. Cross comes in again. Headed clear. Takizawa having a great game at the back. Why are you not sprinting to that ball? 15 minutes left. I want them to focus. We have a throw in. Takizawa taking a throw in. Why is my centre back taking a throw in? Smashed forward. We've got one back. It's 2-on-1. Saeed 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper to level it up. It's a great save on Koga, and Saeed gets the rebound and fires it wide when he really should have scored. And we've perhaps got away with one there. Unless Ballister score a late goal against 10 men Young Lions, we are going to finish 7th. Full time here. A good win. We perhaps got away with one there. And they have finished in a draw, so we finished 7th in the end. Paid out $7.5 grand. Post-match press conference. Win, but back the technology. We won fair and square. Of course we did. Campaigns have sacked their manager. Ooh. They just finished 2nd, did they not? 2nd, and they sacked their manager. We are applying for that. Indeed we are. DPM. DPMM have as well, and Sarawak, but they'd be relegated. DPMM are below us, so I see no need to go there. But Tampines in second place, they must have a lot. Poor league position, wow. That could be interesting. That could be a massive move for us. It could be another one of them where we've only done 2. We set records for lowest number of wins and lowest total of points. Not great, really, is it? But that could be a massive move for us. We've won the Fair Play Awards. That's all that matters. We've completed this country. Yeah, oh no, we haven't. Maybe we need to be a bit more physical and, get stuck in a little bit more. That could be why we're not quite winning. We're being, I don't know, overpowered, overrun. We've now got a couple of weeks, or 3 weeks, until we play LC Sailors in that cup game. We may not still be at this club at that point. Who knows? Things have definitely got interesting. Obviously, we've still got to get the job. But I also noticed that the DPMM manager is current second favourite for the job. So another former DPM one. This one, my blood, is current favourite former manager of Geylang International. Got a better reputation than me. I should really mute that alert, because it always makes me think it's a phone call. I really hope we at least get an interview. Ispas is signed for CS Miovani, who are Romanian, so he's gone back to his home country. Fine, I'll call Akida back up, but he's not playing. I can tell you that for a fact. Oh. This is definitely a downside of some countries. If you remember the first season, we had games constantly, so many cup games, and now we're back to our second 3 weeks game in the space of 2 months. We've basically had 2 months and we've had 6 weeks off between games. So, I mean, imagine if England did something like this, where your league played during the season and then you get the FA Cup right at the end of the season. Could be interesting. Don't get me wrong; it could be very interesting, but player search. Dema could be an interesting one. He's not fully scouted yet, but maybe we just do take a risk and try and get some of these in. Once number 3, you want some others that you can suggest an offer. That. And get them as cheap as we can. Decent for Kadama. Yamazaki has been scouted a lot more, and he's a good player as well. tense negotiation. Not quite there with this one. He's going to be happy with. We'll agree with that one then. And Kachara, let's go and try and get him. Suddenly just got very laggy. Come on, Ryan. Good man. No decent left back on there, so that's a slight worry. Obviously, maybe we just play an hour and hope that he improves pretty quickly. Like him as that attacking wing back. Let's get him training in that position, don't we? Still just a 1 goal for Aston Villa at the moment. Announced new intake of youth players, and well, Ono is a very, very good player there, isn't he? Ooh, a decent little left back as well. Interesting, some very good players in here. Central Golden Generation, I do wonder why. I am looking forward to seeing some of these. Pick a couple of these first team players in as well for this match. See how well some of these young lads actually do. And Ryo has already agreed to join us. That was very quick from him. Yamazaki also agreeing to join us. They'll go through in January. Again, we might not even be at this club at that point. Draw with them. Let's go and sign all of these recommended players. And then we're instantly going to go to the dev center and get a few of them moved into that first team squad and figure out what our best team is then. We're probably going to have to change formation again, get rid of that holding midfielder maybe. Right, dev center. Look at this, already loads of first team candidates. Oh no, straight into that senior squad. Kanamoto into the senior squad. Akai into that senior squad. In fact, let's just all of these go straight up there. That change what we recommended? It doesn't really. Still thinks we should go with that, but I am going to take. Oh no, I'm not going to take the anchor man out. We're going to have this second tactic. I'm going to change that. Go for some fluid counter-attacking. And we will have the AM in that one. Clear entire team selection. Let's just go through and quickly pick the best team available for us. That will be the striker, but you're currently injured. You can play centre mid, that's good to know. You on the left. You on the right. So let's just take a look how they all do fit into there. But maybe this is one where we do create our own style. Go with that. Pick roles and duties. That is apparently everyone's best roles and duties. Now Ibrahim comes out for Akai. And pressing forward apparently. We're going to keep him as an advance forward. So we could go with Shadow Striker there. Now we'll go with the advanced playmaker. Stick you on attack. Another one of them, he's just a general centre mid. Passing, good teamwork, good work rate. Maybe we look to bring him in as a ball winning midfielder. I think that's what we're going to go with for him on that support role. I've already forgot who else was not quite there. You are the advance forward for train that role. Uchi, we need you up on that right wing. I think it's as a winger, is it not? We've got on an attack, we need to change that. Does make a big difference. Over 15-year-olds, this feels so weird talking about 15-year-olds. You can be my left wing back on attack. Both squads anyway at the moment. Individual training, we should all be virtually set. To a position. Everyone at the back should be play anyway, can't you, so now? Central defender on a stopper is what we want. Wing back, wing back. Central midfielder on support. Ball winning mid. Centre of mid, we want as a ball winning mid as well. You got a lot of work to do. I'm not too sure on that for Kobayashi. Get you back in training as a winger on attack. I must have had some reason for doing that, but maybe you want to be that advanced forward also. Yeah. I want a box-to-box midfielder. That is what I want. You that are all training as Mazala. I'm going to change it again. Sorry, guys. Confused. Winger. Oops. On attack. Put in. You're another poacher. You're now an advanced forward. Advanced forward. And advanced forward. So there, we've got players training in the roles I want them to be playing in. More players joining us in January. Couple of cup games left to go. This could be very interesting. Again, we might not even be at this club for too much longer. We'll see if we get the interview with 10 Pines, how it goes. Can't see why we wouldn't be given an interview, to be completely honest with you. Still no more goals anywhere. Still just a 1-0 to Aston Villa. Samo will join. Couple of weeks still before they play the LC again. 3-0 before we joined. Battered us 7-2 and then we lost 3 again. So yeah, definitely a team that has the beating on us. Draw at least needed in this one, and then beat Ballister as long as Geylang beat both of them. I mean, 2 wins will do it for us. We know that for a fact. 2 wins will put us through. This is, like I say, we're a team that's won it 4 years in a row. A while back, we haven't finished anywhere since. 4 years in a row in the final, 1 runner-up. 3 times winners. Massive team. We were talking like looking at mid-table, not a title challenger. I want to get to this cup game. Some of these, I really want to get there and get these ready to go. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of their first game ever. Literally just come into the game. Especially that little centre attacking mid we've got. Oh no. Very, very excited to see him. I'm currently away on international duty. Kim Sung Min, North Korean, and the Japanese. Capture. Good. Him. Relatively cheap. Go straight in with 20k. Not quite. Excuse me. 25 rejected. 30. What about that? I'll take that. I would definitely take that. He is dubious, so we're probably going to have to give him a lot to get him to sign. That's probably going to be an issue. But a very, very good player he is. No promises wanted. Oh, and he's that week. A lot more. Oh well. So Kim Song Min could be about to join us as well in January, obviously. And I am going to be right back. Right, so we are back. Let's switch that back over to the game. Take a little toilet break. Put some socks on because it's getting kind of cold in here. I should probably offer them professional contracts, to be fair. But I don't want to do that just yet, so. Still just a 1 goal in the 3 o'clock kickoff. Kim will be joining us on the 6th of January. So we've got a lot of players coming in January. We will see how good they actually are. And like I say, if we're actually still at Albirex. Personally feel some of the people that are coming in, we can at least challenge for them top 3 spots in the new season. But I also feel that if we could get somewhere like Tampines, get some decent money, bring in some of the young players that we've just had come through. Sort of one of the reasons why I haven't often get in like Ono, for him obviously, Kanemoto. Then we should be winning that with the squad they've got already. just wish they'd hurry up and make a decision. Maybe they're waiting until after the groups of the Singapore Cup, see if they get through with their caretaker manager. That's the word I was looking for. Just taking a look at the actual Singapore League in real life, and Albirex are currently top of the table, 3 points clear of 10 Pines, having all played 14 points. DPMM have actually withdrawn this season, so there is only 8 teams there. Interesting. So you just get to learn more and more about other nations as we go. A few days away from LC Sailors now. We're going to jump straight into a game very short. $9K lost this month, 10K lost 10. We passed, not finishing bottom, fortunately. Competitive. We're being competitive so far in the Singapore Cup. The wage budget, we are working on developing the best in the country. Maybe facilities, eh? Well, start for us. Anything I'll ask for. Not really, I don't mind everything else. I don't think they're going to agree either of these because we don't really have the budget. We've got a decent, balance, but not enough to be upgrading facilities really. Reliant signing players ready for the first team. No, that's what? Okay, they are going to improve that. And they won't do the training because current costs. To be fair, that does take a lot of money out of the budget. Great relationship with the board. Of course, we have excuse me, I keep yawning now. I really just hope we don't get battered again in this one. Very much a key for us at the moment. Just don't get battered. Basically impossible. I probably know that. Also, still need to go ahead and pick the team, which we will do on game day. We'll get an idea of everyone's fitness. Excuse me, I'm ever so sorry. Right, game day is today, a few hours away. A win, and I would definitely back us to get through to the semi-finals of the World Cup. Anything other than that, and I think we're out. draw maybe would be enough. Depends what happens in that other game. Project goal. Do there. Our Doi for his debut. Oh no. Oh, don't. That one. Kanemoto, not quite fully fit, but you will be fit enough. And Ariano. On the right wing, Yamaguchi. Left wing, Ishikawa. And up top will be. Maybe we go with. Can come on that left wing. And up top can be Ishikawa. Kanemoto can play the rest of the game, that's fine. Then we'll just go up by ability. Okay. Ugh, fine. I'll go back and do it this way then. Six and 7. Basically, our 7 best players that aren't starting can come onto the bench. 7 players need squad numbers and all lacking in fitness. He gets some fitness. Kanemoto and Ono want 12. Kanemoto is 12, I'm sorry. Can't give you that, I'm afraid, or you that one. And then the rest can just have auto numbers. 4 changes from that last game, obviously. A lot of young lads coming in. Only time to go and impress me. We have no tactical instructions set at all. It's just basic. Players doing what the players do. In with the free kick for them towards the back post, and Saeed gets there before the goalkeeper, and we're 1-0 down. Very quickly, Saeed again scoring past us. No idea what Koga was doing. You come in, you've got to get there. He didn't really do anything, he just sort of stood. Got part way there. Goal kick for them. We've won the ball though. Line City get the ball back. That's a back pass. And now Sipano is in, and Koja gets the save this time. He pushes it out for a corner. Corner for LC Sailors. Him to deliver. Header clear. Yamaguchi's going to get to that. 2-on-2. We've got players steaming forward. Ishikawa. Tackled. Should have held it up. We had players coming forward. Doi though, can he get it forward? Ishikawa looked offside. Oh no, fires it in, and it was offside. Decent ball. It was quite clearly offside though. Decent finish in the end as well. Going to encourage them. That was a good move forward. Oh no, and Yamaguchi, very good attacking play as well on that one. We're not really doing anything coming towards half time. Half time just 1-0 down. That's not too bad. Cautiously tell them that we can win this. A lot of players anxious. And fire them up. They have a throw in. The steering. Flicked on. Sipano. Oh, and that's it. Game over. We're out of the cup. That simple. We just aren't good enough. The young lads have impressed what we've seen so far, but defensively atrocious. We are now going to berate them. You have a free kick now. Shamim, back post, header clear. Abu picks the ball up. Plays it out wide for Shamim, who's acres of space. Back in, Supano saved this time by Koja. Can he get us going? Kanemoto's not having a great game in centre midfield, so Noel not having a good game either. Abu Shadid steering, crossed in, Shamim, saved by Koja. Kanemoto coming off of Nakazawa. Noel coming off at Akai up top. As they still have the ball, looking to attack Shamim. Goes backwards. Kikuchi heads clear. Yamaguchi. It's not a second yet. Oh. And well, that changes everything now. Subs have been made as well. We're down to 10 men. Yamaguchi's second yellow card in a minute as well. Right after I praised him. And we will be out if we don't manage to score 2 late goals here. Ono is in though. And he has got one back. Takuno Ono on his debut. Professional debut. He's grabbed the ball. Maybe, just maybe. It's going to be too little too late, is it? We have a throw in. Takizawa, cross in. Back post, Ishikawa! Just over, and that was the chance to keep us in the cup. Oh! Such a big chance, and unless we can get it forward quickly. Not like that though, obviously we're missing that striker now. And we are going to go down 2-1. Full time, and that was a massive miss at the end. We actually played better with 10 men. It was unlucky. Individuals, Sanoil, crash arms, terrible performance. Yamaguchi, throw water bottle, disappointing and getting sent off. And yeah, we're out of the cup now. With 1 game remaining, so means we are just going to bring in the under-19s, and that next game is just going to be pick best youth players. Basically, we don't care about that result now. It's just about getting some game time for some of the players. Aston Villa are down to 10 men. What's happened there? Mings with his second yellow. Half times in the Premier League there. I don't really want to do the press conference. Yes, we're going. I'm disappointed. We could have won this competition, definitely. Yeah, we can't beat them. I know, it's very annoying. Furious with his red card. Great debut. The meme was fantastic. Not happy. Became the youngest ever goal scorer. Stupid dismissal. He's accepted his fine. He's learnt from that. The Mings were both booked for some pushing. And then Mings blocks off Sahar and gets a second yellow in the space of 5 minutes. So it looks like my players have been watching Tyrone Mings. Youngest ever goal scorer for us and in the Singapore Cup as well. Perhaps going to get a chance in this next game also. Still no news on 10 pounds. I believe they're still looking. They are still looking. We're still applied. Excuse me. Hopefully that last result will be in my favour a little bit, show that we can push the now reigning league champions all the way with what is a worse team finds, definitely, and with 10 men as well. Like, surely I can send them the highlights and look what I can do with this team. Could easily beat them with you. Obviously, we're going to this game now with absolutely nothing riding on it. I don't think we get any money if we finish 3rd or 4th. We're just out. So, yeah. Singapore Cup. Bang, drew with Balestier. If we win, we'll finish 3rd. Anything else, we'll finish bottom. Group stage, no money as far as I know for anywhere. So yeah, it really is a nothing game for us. They could still qualify. Actually, they have to beat us, and they will likely go through. The only way they won't go through, I think, is if the other game is a draw. And they win. I know, because if they win by 2 goals as well, they will go through. So yeah, a win for these will put them through to the semi-finals, regardless of what happens in the other game. So you have that. We could stop these from qualifying. That would be pretty nice. I've got nothing against them, but still. This will probably take us up to around 2.5 hours as well, which is a decent little stream for my first one on YouTube as well. So tactical meeting, and we're literally just going to go pick you contacts. Squad numbers given to 5 players, which is auto. 8 changes from that last game, and yeah, we'll just go and jump straight into it, shall we, and see what we can do. Cautiously, show your souls. There's no pressure on these at all. We just don't really care in this game. So we have nothing to play for. They have everything to do. They don't play till later on either, so depending on what happens here, they will know exactly what they need to do. 10 pounds are currently leading in their group, the top of the group. Yeah, we'll always press him. Absolutely no highlights so far in this first half. They've had a bit more possession, they've had a lot more shots, but we've been perhaps a bit more clinical in terms of getting them on target. Cautious, play without pressure. Oh no, is motivated there. That's quite nice to see. Let's give them some encouragement, shall we? Kobayashi taking a knock, we'll take him off. This is us with the free kick. Heading forward there, they're coming back at us now. Ishida picks it up. Akai is in one-on-one with the goalkeeper and he hits the post. He's going to get to the rebound though. Pulls it back for Ishida and it's a terrible shot and he should have pulled it across. We had a man over. And that was a big chance there for Akai to get his first professional goal. Long ball forward there and now Shamsuddin is in and pulls it wide and that's just a bigger miss as ours was as well. And all of a sudden that game came to life. I'm sure we decided to actually did not. They go back to the goalkeeper. Guerra. Starts closing down but he goes forward. Flicked on. Brunstein. Oh, good luck from Okamura. That's a very poor goalkeeping there. And we are 1-0 down. And as things stand, they are going through. Apparently we didn't sub off Kobayashi. I'm sure we pressed that. We are going to now. Yusuf isn't having a good game either. Have people to replace these players with on the bench. So we've got centre backs playing there. In fact, Kobayashi can stay on. Who cares? So his last game, if he's injured, he's injured. He's going to miss out on some rest time. Ooh. I don't know how I did that, but we're going very attacking. They do have the ball. A little flick back to Abdullah. Cross comes in. Hit the post. Crossbar. And then Barak Bornstein scores his second of the game. Again, looking at Okamura there. Not great goalkeeping. Easy, really. We were outnumbered straight away from the throw-in. Great cross in. Doesn't do anything, does he? He just sort of watches it go over his head. And into the back of the net, and that is going to be full time. We are out. They are through. Would have been nice to win, but not to be. We're not going to moan at them. We're only young lads. And like I said, I don't particularly care too much. Kobayashi out for 3 days. Let's go ahead until we get that end of season review. He becomes the youngest ever player for us. Nakasawa banned for Singaporean Cup game, which will obviously be next season now. And I mean, we've seen some promise from this team. There's definitely a lot of work to be done, but there is promise there. And we get the end of season review, 23-24 season for Albirex Nagata. Some disappointing transfers out apparently. I don't know which ones of these I got rid of, but yeah, C+ overall there. C in the Singapore Cup. Different bottom league, and we were apparently competitive. So in the end, what's that, 28 points off top spot. Biggest win, 40 over Hugang United. Match to remember, 3-2 over Balestier, and goal of the season was in the 3-3 draw with DPMM from Kobayashi. Less money on everything: sponsorship, broadcast, corporate, competition prize money, and match day promotion and revenue. No change to the reputation. Ibrahim is the highest selling shirt, and we sort of ignore a lot of that because, you know, it was a lot of the season was done under our predecessor. Ishida, youngest ever player, 15 years, 307 days. So, you know, 30 days younger than the Singapore Cup and 40 days younger than our youngest player. Club expectations, can we negotiate that? Can we? We can't get rid of it. Oh, they want us to become established as well in a couple of years. So I'm guessing we can't get rid of the Japanese one. I'm gonna hold off on, you know, contract still, just in case we do move. I know it's a bit naughty. I probably shouldn't do that. We're going to upgrade the youth facilities, 83k to spend, 10 grand on the wage budget. We're currently spending 3.6, going up to 6 in total once the new players come in. And yeah, that is going to be the end of this stream as I just progress. In the background, we'll be back on Monday, usual 4 p.m. GMT, for the next video, be at the start of the season with Albirex or elsewhere. You will find out in that video. Thank you very much for everyone that's tuned in. Anyone that watches this back as well, let me know if you think we should leave Albirex. But yeah, thank you very much. Have a great day. Until next time, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.